The first time it happened, how I learned to be present. The first time it happened, I was totally shocked because I didn't even think that it was possible. I was at a week-long seminar on a ranch, and it was the end of the fourth day, and I was exhausted physically and mentally. About 100 of us had spent the day doing a high ropes course of physical feats that was meant to represent how we show up in our lives. And as we were waiting for one of the groups to finish their last event, we were put on silence, not allowed to talk. So I laid down in the dirt and looked up into the cloudless sky, and it happened. It was total silence inside my mind, peace or peace of mind. Now, at this time, I was unaware that there was a voice in my head that was speaking incessantly. It was the lack of the voice that made me realize how loud my head had been. Let me just say, it was heaven. This peace or peace of mind was delightful and calm and still, and I was in the present moment, that moment right then. It went away when I returned from the ranch. A few years later, it came back. I had started a nonprofit to help families in poverty, and I was putting on the first fundraising event, and the craziest thing happened. I had a moment of peace again. I'd never done a charity event, had no prior knowledge how to do it, and the crazy thing was that it all came together seamlessly with very little work, and it was in my noticing that I experienced peace again. This time, though, I wanted to know what created that and how I could create it again and often. It turns out that there are many ways to quiet one's mind, but the one that works for me goes like this. Find a word that you have a positive connection with. I like freedom. Look up what that word is in Sanskrit. It is moksha. I use Sanskrit because I don't know the language, so I can concentrate on the word without other connotations. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and relax your body. Once relaxed, begin saying the word over and over and over again. At some point, you will stop saying it. There will be a gap before a new thought comes in. Once you recognize you are thinking again, go back to the word moksha, moksha, moksha. That gap is what you are training your mind to create. If you practice this, you are training your brain to focus, to stop thought, and to have awareness of your thoughts and when you are thinking. In essence, you are being present. If you continue to practice this, you can get to no thought quickly. You will find that this state of no thought is delicious and maybe more natural than any other state, except maybe for belly laughing. Practice this and let me know how this changes things.